Michael Morrissey versus Tim Seeley as Barbaric and Deathstalker collide. Now, I have been through 4 trades on Barbaric here. This is a story I have been heralding for years as one of the most enjoyable fantasy reads in all of comic books here. This story about a barbarian, Owen, who is cursed with his axe, and whenever somebody comes up to him saying they need help, he has to follow them on whatever crazy quest they have. And he hates doing it. So he's a curmudgeon, an anti-hero, a villain really, who's trapped in a hero's role here. Amazing, the axe is witty and funny. The dialogue is great here. This story sets Owen in motion. He then later teams up with Soren, this beautiful sorceress here, who then can literally pull weapons out of the tattoos on her body. In volume 2, Axe to Grind, that duo really delivers some amazing storytelling here. Owen goes to hell here, and then ultimately get him back out here. With this nice little segue story, Queen of Swords, that Soren, she teams up a barbarian woman and another assassin woman, and we gotta have this female barbarian story. It's really fun, a great tie-in. The art is just fabulous, like all of the other books here. Not always do the spin-offs land as well as this one, and it totally lands here. This artwork, I've wildly loved it throughout the entire experience. Such good stuff here. And then these characters meet up in a Deathstalker versus Barbaric comic here. Now, Deathstalker, I recently watched the first 2 films of that went to video years ago. They're wildly preposterous and full of nudity and great action, and I get a big kick out of them. The first one is really the only one worth watching. But Tim Seeley's realization of this character in comic book form has been very fun to read. I mean, he did it better than the writers of the movie. He built this character into something super funny, super sexy, and full of great action here. And there's this amazing story at the end of this trade of Deathstalker's story where he and Owen collide in this Barbaric versus Deathstalker storyline here where they betray each other, they like each other, it's back and forth, great writing. So the story of Deathstalker, in this world, he is a sort of a fallen warrior king or a fallen great warrior who's meandering the world as this mercenary who gets caught up in these adventures in which he's both the hero and sometimes the villain in it. It's got that same comedy wit with also some really poignant moments of character development and great art. I could read these stories sort of forever. I highly recommend you taking this ride and doing it together.